To everyone who might not know, during CODESA negotiations, CODESA meetings, a lot of leaders within the ANC were present in those negotiations, in those meetings. The likes of former president, may his soul rest in peace, Mr. Nelson Mandela, the likes of Mr. Jacob Zuma himself, the likes of Madam Mama Winnie Mandela, may his soul rest in peace, the likes of Thabo Mbeki, the likes of Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, and other leaders within the ANC. A lot of them were present during those negotiations. And I have a clip of Mr. Rutendo alleging and claiming that Mr. Jacob Zuma is the biggest sellout in South Africa because he allowed himself to be president and he didn't change anything during his presidency. He didn't change anything regarding the law of trying to expropriate land. Instead, he reaffirmed the white establishment system. So I have a clip, I'm going to play a clip, and you're going to hear it for yourself.
This is also why I don't respect Jacob Zuma. This guy who sat when Sobukwe was being blackwashed and whitewashed out of history, he was there. When they went to CODESA, the guy was there. He only started having a problem with white monopoly when they did not put him in the boardroom with Cyril Ramaphosa and company. I believe he's even worse than the people call sellouts, because they're the ones that sat and allowed the reinstitutionalization of apartheid, the continuation of apartheid, and the ability for apartheid to keep its resources and resources that it has used to subjugate the South African people. They're the ones that legitimized the apartheid system. They didn't criminalize them.
You're saying Zuma's like all other ANC leaders?
He's worse. He's worse because he's a hypocrite. That's why he was able to then allow Gaddafi to be killed on his watch. Thabo Mbeki didn't do it. Ramaphosa didn't do it. Right now, Ramaphosa is the most vocal person on Zimbabwean sanctions than any other leader. Zuma was there. Why wasn't there the loud voice against Zimbabwean sanctions?
Is he vocal on his own or because of the climate? You said that you guys have put in work, so he almost doesn't have a choice.
But he doesn't have to listen to our work. It's a decision. It's a conscious decision for Naledi Pandor and Cyril Ramaphosa to say we're going to stand with Zimbabwe.
You just heard Mr. Rutendo being interviewed by the great Penwell, the Black Pen. So, Mr. Rutendo is alleging that since Mr. Jacob Zuma now, he wants to claim that he's fighting for black radical politics or liberation, revolutionary politics using the MK. He's doing this only because the ANC has abandoned him. But during the time the ANC used to like him, he used to be the president, he used to be running shit within the ANC, he didn't do anything to advocate for land within his presidency. He didn't do anything to change the laws, to change the judiciary. He claims he want to change now. That's what Mr. Rutendo is saying. So to counter what Mr. Rutendo is saying and to defend Mr. Jacob Zuma or the MK, according to me, I believe there's only so much limitations within the ANC for a leader to change much. You know, there's only so much you can do within the ANC. That's why a lot of people are leaving the ANC, joining other political parties, because they see within the ANC, there's not much you can do to change black people's lives, to bring change, to get the land within the ANC. Fighting from inside the ANC, there's nothing much that will happen. So I believe maybe President Jacob Zuma had only a few resources for him to bring change. Had only small opportunity for him to bring change within the ANC. Now that he's outside the ANC, he can do as he pleases. He can create his own policies, because the policies and the deals the ANC has signed with different businesses or different establishments can only limit the government of the ANC from doing other things they want to do, because they are bound into negotiations they've signed, they are bound into deals they have signed within the ANC. So there's only so much a leader within the ANC can do for black people. In my defense of Mr. Julius Malema, of Mr. Jacob Zuma. Yeah.